You think you're self-aware, but let me ask you this. Why can you talk your best friend off a ledge, but ignore your own feelings? Why do you give the best advice and never take it yourself? Be honest, you're showing up for everyone, for your kids, your spouse, your coworkers, your boss, your parents, your friends. And at the end of the day, you're giving yourself your time, your ear, your heart, your energy. You're an open ear for them to complain, to cry, to express their frustrations, to bring a problem, and you're helping them navigate through whatever it is they're going through. You're giving them a solution. You're helping them talk through it so that they can come up with a solution on their own. You're giving them things to think about. You're holding so much space for everyone else, you treat it like it's a job. But when it's your mess, your burnout, your internal breakdown, you get quiet. You say, I'm fine, I got it. But you're not fine, and you don't got it. Let's be honest, that I'm fine space that you keep yourself in is really just a safe place for you not to have to deal with your own shit. And the unfortunate part is that you have confused being self-aware with being selfless, and that's costing you your confidence, your clarity, and your peace. Self-awareness is much bigger than just knowing how you feel. It's actually doing something about it. But first, you have to really and truly acknowledge how you feel. It's beyond saying I'm sad or I'm pissed or I'm angry, I'm frustrated, or I'm exhausted. What does that mean? Express how you feel. And if you're not sure how to express your sadness and your frustration and your exhaustion, that is your first sign that it's time to make more space for yourself. And the first thing that you can do is to listen to your body. Oftentimes when you feel that first hit to say, I'm fine, I got it, that is a sign that you have something going on here. You're gonna feel it in your chest, you're gonna feel it in your gut, you're gonna feel it in your neck. Maybe you grind your teeth, maybe you have this tingling sensation about your body because you're lying to yourself. You're saying that you're fine and you're not. Once you start to listen to what your body is saying, at the same time you say, I'm fine, that's that awareness. That is that real, true awareness. And then from there, you do something about it. You start to hold space for yourself and you determine from there, how do I navigate this? Some people write in their journal. Some of you are going to take a walk. Some of you are going to sit in silence and just breathe. You're just gonna breathe. And that's okay. And you have to remember, it's not weak to admit that you're not fine. It's actually quite powerful because you're a human being. And if you're looking to lead by example, whether it's your kids, your employees, or even just lead yourself, that level of self-love, that level of self-awareness to say, you know what, I'm not fine right now. My body is telling me that I'm not fine and I don't really know what to do with that right now, but I'm gonna get curious about it. That is self-awareness. It actually comes by facing you, by looking in the mirror with the utmost honesty at the time when you absolutely know that you're not fine. You see, like many of you, I used to be that go-to girl. I used to stand proud. I am a corporate girl. I am aware of myself. I actually used to teach self-awareness to my employees, believe it or not, but yet I was the one holding the bag, holding the space for everybody else but myself. I had a bag all right, but it was full of my feelings, and all I could do was stuff that bag full with no intention, none, of ever revisiting those feelings ever again, because I'm fine and I got it. But once I realized that my body was shutting down and sending me signals, and I had to get honest with myself about what was happening, and I realized that I was holding everybody's bag of horse hockey except for mine, that's when things started to shift. That's when my self-awareness actually became legitimate self-awareness, not just what we're taught in corporate books or corporate seminars. I actually learned what it's like to understand how my body is feeling when I'm not fine. If this felt like a mirror, talk to me in the comments. Let me know the last time you said, I'm fine, I got it, and you really weren't. Think back and try to remember how your body felt, and then let me know what you might have done a little bit different. Make sure you share this with all your other girlfriends that always say, I'm fine, and they got it under control, and you know that they're really not.